Plaintiff Felicita Pagan says the defendant used to date her son's father, who was with Felicita in court today. While her witness was dating the defendant offered to let Felicita move in, and Felicita now realizes it was only to keep tabs on her. She's suing for stolen property and emotional distress. Defendants Teresa Cazora and her daughter's friend, Wanda Husino, say Teresa moved Felicita into her home against her better judgment. But she only did it because the plaintiff's witness begged her to. She's countersuing for defamation and harassment.
Start with you.
Well, Your Honor, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the defendant's jealousy and of me and my kids.
Which defendant? Both?
Just Teresa.
Okay. Why do you think she's jealous?
Because she was dating my witness, which is my son's father. And ever since I met her, she's had signs and said things to other people. I thought she was helping us out of the kindness of her heart because I was homeless. And then in reality, it was just to keep tabs on me.
Helping you at what point?
When I was homeless, I had contacted my son's father to help me move my stuff.
And they were dating?
Yes.
Was he living there too?
He was living with her, yes.
They moved you in.
Yes.
And you believe they moved you in so that she could keep an eye on you.
Yes.
Keep an eye on you out of concern that you might flirt with her boyfriend,
yes,
who was living there with her.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you? It would appear to me that she would want to keep you as far away as possible. And now you come in here with the boyfriend today. So it didn't work. Bad strategy. I don't believe that was her strategy.
Plaintiff Felicita Pagan has a child with her witness, and he also used to date the defendant. And the defendant claims Felicita ruined their relationship.
Go ahead.
Well, Your Honor, I have a child with my witness. We're not together.
Oh, okay. I thought you were together because
No,
he's
we're
sitting
not.
over there with you, but he certainly broke
Exactly.
up with her.
Yes.
All right.
And
You
we're not
break him
together.
up when you moved in?
No.
Yes, you did. Go ahead. Let's get. What else you want me to know?
They had problems way before I even got
All
there.
right. When you
but-
moved in, what was it like?
It was chaotic.
Why?
She smokes with her 16-year-old daughter and her daughter's friend that's also 16 years old.
Wow. You do that, man?
No, I do not.
You never done it?
No.
Go ahead.
I was witness to it. I was there. Also, my witness was there also.
And he didn't do it? He smoked with her? Yes, he did.
He did.
How
Exactly.
do you know,
He
man?
smoked with
How
her.
do you know?
Because
You
I
see?
saw him.
You
And
saw
I can
them?
say
Hold
something
on. You
else,
saw
too.
them where? Hello?
Outside.
Pardon me?
Outside.
Okay, you saw them outside and you were inside?
No, I was there. But can I say
But you
something?
didn't smoke.
No, Your Honor.
Exactly. Her other son that's
Standing right there, Dorley, all around there. You know, you token puff or you, what is it, puff and pass or whatever. So, daughter hits, pass it to the stepdad or whatever. Stepdad passes to the friend, whatever. Mama still just standing there. You get ready to pass it to mama. Oh, no. I don't believe in that. Please, go ahead.
And besides that, she has another son that stole property from me. I didn't even know about her son. They didn't even mention anything about her son.
You don't have to mention their relative. You're the one
Well,
living
he was
with them.
living. He was living
So
in the household.
She don't have to tell you who all living there. You're the one that need a place to stay.
Well, one of
You got to explain to her who all stay in your house and who comes by to visit. Did you need to know that too?
No, and what
Well, I
does
need to
he
know
have
who
to do?
comes and visits. I need to know, and I need the names before I move in here with you. Otherwise, I'm not moving out of this shelter. Do you understand?
yes.
Let me hear from you, ma'am. You give me some background.
Okay, Your Honor, I moved her into my home against my better judgment because he came to me crying about his son and the other kids of hers that he calls his. And yes, she did ruin what him and I had. When I told him, well, I had told his daughter I no longer wanted her in my home. So she did say something to them. That day, they got angry. He came, took half of her belongings out of there, and took them to his one daughter's house. He stayed there with her.
Oh, he left with her.
Yes, he did.
Your Honor, if I may.
Hold on, sir. Let me understand what you're saying. She moved in with you, and you and your mate were living there together. When she moved, your mate moved out with her.
Yes.
Okay.
Plaintiff Felicita Pagan has a child with her witness, and he also used to date the defendant. And the defendant claims Felicita ruined their relationship.
You wanted to say something?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stand up and state your name.
My name is Carmelo Medina.
What do you want me to know?
Before the mother of my child came into the picture, way before that, we were having problems. Her kids are disrespectful. There was too much going on.
Okay.
I was about to leave the household to begin with.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with her.
It was just coincidence.
It happens to be a coincidence, correct?
Okay, good enough. All right, you tell me about the stolen property, ma'am.
The stuff that was left from when I moved out of her house was boxes, 2 boxes of my daughter's, my box, sofas, another big box. I have pictures and the listing of the items that are missing.
All right, when you came back to get those items, they weren't there?
No, there half of this, well, more than half of the stuff was missing. Her daughter and the other defendant went through my daughter's stuff and stole my stuff.
How did you find that out?
Through them.
Through both?
Teresa and through Wanda, that said her daughter, La Cerise, gave her some items for her daughter's birthday. But then Lala wants to say that Wanda is the one that stole my property.
Damn, you don't have no $2,000 in baby clothes.
Yeah, I have most of my receipts.
Let me see that. No offense, but never mind. No wonder you.
This part is most of them, and then items.
I want to see these $2,000 in baby clothes. Pull that out for me. I don't mean to be funny, man, but you spend $2,000 on your baby's clothes and then end up homeless. There's something that goes together there.
She does have a father too that provided some of this stuff.
Fine, ma'am. If you want to defend $2,000 in baby clothes and you end up homeless, that's fine with me.
Okay.
You tell me what happened with her items.
Your Honor, I wasn't there when her items were taken. My youngest son plays football, and my youngest daughter cheerleads. I'm at their practice every day, Monday through Friday, and I'm at their games on Saturdays. So she's texting me about a vacuum cleaner and everything else. I told her I don't have time for that vacuum cleaner. Her vacuum cleaner was not in my house. It went from the vacuum cleaner to baby items. And I just ignored her text.
Do you or your daughter have a baby
No, sir.
in the household?
No, we do not.
All right,
have a
ma'am,
child.
what do you know about
I
it?
have a child.
How old is your child?
She's 1.
And how old is the plaintiff's child?
If I may. Right now, she's 17 months, but at the
Okay.
time, she was 14 months.
Gotcha.
They're about the same size.
Yeah.
That's why I believe that the items were taken.
Did you tell them
He-
what happened to the item?
She sent me a text with a photo on there of an item that she has, and then he had called me. I talked to him. Now,
Did you tell them you knew what happened to the items?
I
That's the only
told her
question
that
I'm
because
asking.
of what he told me, Your Honor.
The answer is yes?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. And what did happen? Tell me.
She has them. She had, I
Or she had them.
had.
Because
Ma'am?
what they did
You
was
had her-
dispose
you
of
took
them.
their items?
Me and Lasharice went through the box, and she gave me like 5 outfits.
Who gave you 5 outfits?
Lasharice.
Lashers.
And you knew they weren't yours?
Yeah, well, on the box it had said clothes that didn't fit Celine. which she told me they were here for more than 2 months.
Plaintiff Felicita Pagan has a child with her witness, and he also used to date the defendant. And the defendant claims Felicita ruined their relationship.
Let me see that 2,000.
She highlighted her from
Cause I'm not gonna show my kids. They're grown-ups out of college, and they're not getting $2,000 in clothes. You're getting it for your baby. I'm gonna keep you away from my kids. Y'all
Well,
deserve
that's a period of
$2,000.
14 months. That's $2,000.
My kids don't get $2,000 in clothes over a period of 14 months. I promise you on everything precious to me.
Well, that was my only girl, so I went out on her.
I got you. $40. $40. I'm gonna read this now. Another $40. You should have gone to reasonable stores, not like some folks going to Gucci for their 1-year-old.
I went
You
clearance.
went to Gucci too?
Yeah. She got Gucci, she got Polo, she got Guess, Baby Fat.
And you got homeless.
Yes, I
There's another one. $60. $12. $47. $113. $39. $106. $78. And $36.
571.
That sounds more reasonable.
Well, those are not all
$571 in
receipts.
clothes, $310 in baby supplies, and $75 for the vacuum. How much?
956.
All right. And your defamation is for what?
Your Honor, when all this had started, she was going on Facebook, calling me and my daughter derogatory names. I
You
do
have that?
Yes, I do.
Let's see it. Did you call her any?
No, I did not.
All right. Did she ever call you any derogatory names on Facebook?
Yes.
You have it?
No, I don't have any of that. But she
Calling
did.
me and especially my daughter out of our names. This is someone saying it, ma'am. I need the actual language where she was saying it to you. Circle that. Circle the actual language where she says it to you.
Well, she wasn't saying it
All
to
right, well
me.
then
She
it's
was
not
like-
harassment to you. I'll grant you your judgment, $956, however. That's all you're getting for some baby clothes. I'm not giving you $2,000 for no baby clothes. Have a good day.
She just tried to be slick, and I'm glad the judge did what he did.
I tried to be slick. You were ignorant for what you were doing to my daughter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it really. 16 years old and you're 37 years
Exactly.
old. That's ignorant.
Yes.
What
I'm
I have
done.
to say is there's no need for a 30-something-year-old woman to call a 16-year-old girl skanky.
I didn't call it anything that I did not. Just like you slept with 3 guys and your mom didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, okay.
Your mom has no responsibility over any of her kids.
Really.
Exactly.